늦었다.
왜? 죽이면 안 돼?
In this video, I am going to tell you top 10 best action-packed Korean movies of 2023 and 2024, so sit in a chair and don't move, let's get started. Coming in number 10, Killbox Soon. IMDb rating 6.6 out of 10. Genre action thriller crime drama. Killbox Soon is a single mother. She is also a lethal killer, with a 100% success rate on contract killings. She works for MKent, which is run by Cha Min-kyu. He has trained Killbox Soon as a killer, and they hold mutual respect for each other. At the same time, Killbox Soon is aware that Cha Min-kyu is a dangerous person who can take away everything from her. Cha Min-hee is the younger sister of Cha Min-kyu, and she works as an executive at MKent. She doesn't show her feelings to other people. Han Hee-sung is a killer for M.Kent. He is highly skilled at his job, but he is not recognized by others for his work. Right before Killbox Soon is set to renew her contract, she gets involved in a kill-or-be-killed confrontation. Things I loved: the fight scenes were fun and really uniquely filmed. The cinematography was fantastic. Loved Box Soon. Coming in number 9. Ballerina. Okay, Ju used to work as a bodyguard. She excels in physical activities like martial arts, sword fighting, gunmanship, and motorcycle riding. Okay, Ju is friends with Min-hee, who is a ballerina. Min-hee asks Okay Ju for a favor. She wants Okay Ju to take revenge on Pro Choi. Okay Ju soon risks her life for Min-hee. Coming in number 8. Smugglers. An action-packed crime film set in the 1970s in a small, peaceful village by the sea where two women get unexpectedly caught up in a high-stakes smuggling scheme. Coming in number 7, The Child. Marco resides in the Philippines, caring for his sick mother while also participating in fights within illegal stadiums in the country. With a complex heritage as the offspring of a Korean father and a Filipino mother, Marco has tirelessly sought his estranged father's whereabouts. His sole motivation is to secure funds for his mother's crucial surgery, yet his relentless pursuit has yielded no results. Following a harrowing encounter with a gang that ultimately lands him in the hospital, a lawyer suddenly emerges, claiming to represent his long-lost father. Seizing the opportunity, they hastily embark on a journey to South Korea that very night. However, during the flight, Marco finds himself in an unsettling encounter with a mysterious individual who possesses an uncanny knowledge beyond what initially meets the eye. Upon Marco's arrival in South Korea, he is immediately ambushed by an unnamed assassin known only as Nobleman, the very same individual he had an unsettling encounter with on the plane. He soon discovers that he is being relentlessly pursued by a dangerous group of individuals. Alongside the nobleman, Marco finds himself a target of Han Hee-sung, a wealthy heir with intentions of claiming his father's vast fortune, and Yoon-ju, a mysterious woman with whom Marco unexpectedly reunites in South Korea. Caught in a whirlwind of unpredictability and madness, Marco becomes entangled in a web of uncertainty. Amidst this chaotic scenario, he is compelled to confront a shocking truth that will shatter everything. Coming in number 6. Phantom. An action espionage film set in 1933, during the Japanese colonization of Korea. The film will tell the story of 5 suspects who are under suspicion of being the mysterious Ghost, a spy for the anti-Japanese resistance. Trapped inside an isolated hotel to be interrogated, the 5 characters must use their wits to fight to escape, while also suspecting and doubting one another. Coming in number 5. 12.12, The Day. On December 1979, Seoul had been enduring a harsh winter before the upcoming spring. After the assassination of President Park, martial law has been declared. A coup d'état bursts out by Defense Security Commander Chun Doo-kwang and a private band of officers following him. Capitol Defense Commander Lee Tae-shin, an obstinate soldier who believes the military should not take political actions, fights against Chun Doo-kwang to stop him. The conflict between the two grows while military leaders are holding their decision and defense minister is gone. In the midst of chaos, the spring of Seoul that everyone longed for heads to unexpected direction. Coming in number 4. Concrete Utopia. The film is about those who survived in a city that went to ruins after a massive earthquake destroyed all the concrete. Young Tak is a leader who works to protect Hwanggung apartment from outsiders. Min Sung is a salaryman who gets chosen to assist young Tak and becomes increasingly bold as he encounters crises. Myung Hwa is Min Sung's wife and former nurse, a warm character who cares for those who are hurt in dangerous situations. Coming in number 3. Norang Deadly Sea. Lee Sun-sin learns that the Japanese army is trying to hastily retreat from Joseon after the sudden death of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the leader of the Japanese army. Lee Sun-sin, who believed that completely annihilating the Japanese army would be the right way to end this war, decided to form a joint fleet with the Ming dynasty to block the Japanese army's retreat route and annihilate the enemies. However, Chen-lin Young-jae-young, the governor of the Ming dynasty who fell for the Japanese army's bribery, tries to open a retreat route for the Japanese army, and to make matters worse, Shimazu Baekhyun-sik, the head of the Japanese army, heads to Norang to help the Japanese army retreat. Coming in number 2. The Point Men. An extremist Taliban group takes a group of Korean tourists hostage in Afghanistan. The Korean government dispatches Jae-ho, known as one of Korea's most skilled diplomats, to handle the situation. Once he arrives, he asks for the Afghan government's cooperation and uses every means possible to free the hostages. However, Jae-ho's efforts are in vain. Due to his failure, he's forced to work with Dae-sik, a special agent who is an expert on the Middle East. As they begin making their move to get to the Taliban, the first hostage death occurs. With nowhere else to turn, the two become unlikely allies in a race against time to save the rest of the hostages. Coming in number 1. Roundup No Way Out. 7 years after the roundup in Vietnam, Ma Suk-do joins a new squad to investigate a murder case. He soon starts to dig deeper when he finds out the case involves a synthetic drug and a gang of thugs. These are best action-packed Korean movies. For more videos, subscribe and press the bell icon.